Okay, so there's no real news to be concerned about that I can see from gold's perspective. Gold has moved up after yesterday's news flush and rally. We've filled the gap. We're opening inside of the previous week's range and sitting above last week's close around 73.3 or 5. I didn't get the exact number. We're not currently any real multi-day structure, local structure. We are in a very large multi-day structure over the past 14 or 15 days, but that's not something I worry about that much. Yesterday's profile is bimodal with the point of control lower in lower mode, suggesting balance, and then the overnight profile is quite balanced with the full session point of control not holding directionally when retested. So from an auction theory standpoint, I mean the main hypo that I see is that we test and reject last week's point of control, which the way that looks is right around 70.8. So risk flows aren't really telling us much in terms of where, like directionally we're not strong in one direction or the other, so far as I can see, at least not based on the overnight. So I'm thinking balance. So what I'm thinking is that we'll test down to 72s in the RTH session, and then POC will shift. We'll see buyers lifting and risk flows looking for a move back through the overnight point of control. Now, what that would mean is that we're actually breaking the overnight low to do that. So if that happens, then we've got to be concerned about whether or not that's going to continue on when that happens. Actually, if last week's and yesterday's point of control do not hold, then I'd like to see 68, 66 tested. The flip side theory is that the overnight basically attempted to test that already and couldn't get to it. So if that's true, and the auction basically already represents that work is done, then I would expect a small move down where the overnight holds, and then we would essentially break the overnight high, getting to 82, 84. So that's gold today.